it's Susan here from Komori no Hime Cosplay, and today we're going to be making the formal dress that Ochako wears in the upcoming Boku no Hero Academia movie. To make Ochako's party dress, we're going to be using BNHA 8174, and we're going to be using the bodice from View B, and we'll be making the rest of the patterns ourselves. But we'll start by cutting out the lining pieces. And I'm just using a pink cotton that I had left over from another project and sew them together along the side seams. Now we're going to move on to the outer portion of the bodice. We're going to start by cutting the center front panel out of some peachy pink satin. Then for the ruffles on either side of the panel, we're going to cut 2 rectangles out of a darker pink fabric. The fabric that I had on hand was darker and more of a hot pink than the reference image, so to alter the color I cut some pale pink organza that has these little holographic things on it, and we're going to sew that to the edge of the rectangle to change the color. Then fold the rectangle in half and sew it together along the side using a gathering stitch. Then we're going to gather the ruffle and sew it onto the side of the front bodice panel. After the ruffles have been sewn on, we're then going to sew on the rest of the bodice panels made out of a medium shade pink satin. Putting right sides together, sew the lining to the top of the bodice along the top. Turn the bodice right side out, and we're going to sew along all the edges to keep everything in place. We're also going to zigzag along the raw edges to help keep them from fraying. For the skirt, we're going to cut a long rectangle of light pink fabric. Then we're going to gather it and sew it on to the bottom of the bodice. Then we're going to fold the skirt around the bodice and sew the 2 sides together. Turn the dress right side out. Now we're going to sew the hole in the skirt closed on either side. To make the straps of the dress, we're going to do the same thing that we did with the ruffles, where we cut 2 rectangles out of dark pink fabric and then sew on an overlay of the organza. Then we're going to fold the strap in half, sew it together along the end and along down the side, leaving the other end open. Turn the strip right side out and top stitch along the edge. Then we're going to take the strap pieces and sew them onto the bodice along the top and along the back, leaving space for the arm to go through. And lastly, we're going to sew it together along the back seam and insert a zipper. With that, Ochako's movie dress is done. For more cosplay tutorial videos, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.